I had a session where one lad was one guy that worked for me was doing a session with a young lad in a wheelchair, and it's the deadest session. It was the deadest session ever. This kid wasn't getting challenged or pushed. There was nothing thought-provoking. There was no energy. And I watched him in his wheelchair for half an hour do jack shit. Then the trainer gave him a break. Trainer went to the toilet. As he went to the toilet, this young man got up out of his chair, walked over to the drinks, poured himself a drink. A lot of people in wheelchairs can actually walk a little bit, you know what I mean? So I walked in there, but I don't know what told me to do it, Ollie. I don't know what told me to do it. I just walked in there and I said, don't ever do that again. I said, don't ever let another man dilute your power and tell you to sit down. This man for half an hour said to you, this is your box. You stay there.
Yeah.
Don't ever let a man dilute or take your power. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
It knocked me sick because I knew that this young kid had more in him. I didn't see his wheelchair. I just seen a kid that needed to be pushed more, and he's been a lazy git. So guess what? I might address that right now. When the trainer came back in, I said, you know what? You go home. I'm going to take this session. Next 20 minutes, I made him stand up. For the next 20 minutes, I threw away the 1 kg dumbbells. I give him the freeze. I pushed him to his limit, but within limits. I'm not a bully.
Yeah.
I'm very intelligent. I'm very skilled at what I do. So it's not about bullying somebody. It's about finding someone's level and pushing them to that level. He sweated his back out all the end of it. He sat down and he had the best session. At the end of the session, his mum and dad come over. And his dad, when I said this story, I can't express how big this motherfucker was. His dad was huge. I'm looking, thinking it might get PK. I might have to tuck up and bob and weave. His dad come over and just give me a big hug. Wow. Cried his eyes out. And with his mum, we cried, hugged. And he said, no one's ever done that with him before. No one's ever. That's what we say to him every day as parents. Yeah. Don't be lazy. Push yourself. Challenge yourself. Where people see his wheelchair and straight away, they put him in a box. And they said, no one's ever done that with him before. And we just hugged and cried for 10 minutes. And for the parents to tell me that, I can't tell you what made me go over. I just seen a young boy. I didn't see a wheelchair. I didn't see a disabled kid. I just seen a young boy that needed pushing more. I seen a young boy that had more in his tank, that I felt like, let me see that greatness, bro.
Yeah.
Let me see that power. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You sat back just being level 1 when I know you're level 10, 15 and 20. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to see the fucking wheelchair. I didn't want to see the disability that he had. And I can't tell you what made me go over. And since then, that's been my approach with disabled people. Wow. And it's just gone absolutely nuts. And that was probably 18 years ago. And I can't tell you, I've got nobody in my family that I know of that's disabled. I've not been disabled. I can't tell you, I just thought, and I couldn't stand, man, the way people were speaking to disabled people. Disabled people, elderly people, bro, some of the sickest banter, some of the sickest jokes and personalities you've ever seen in your life. And I used to go places and see people talking to disabled people like they were babies. And I used to think, who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah.
This is a grown-ass man or a woman. Don't patronise that person.
Would you say that as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
Told them hundreds, bare times.
Like
bare
that.
people. I've gone into loads of places. Asda, Tesco's in Cheetham Mill. Anywhere, bro. I've been places. Yeah? I've been places where I've gone, yo, who you talking to?
Yeah.
Hiya. What do you want? Are you okay? Who you talking to?
It's not a baby.
It's not a baby. And I got sick of it, so I'd pull people. And I thought, people didn't get it when I first started doing it. People thought it was maybe me being mean or strict. The only people that got it was the person and their families. People around me didn't get it. You know how many times at the council people say, Jay, you can't be doing that.